And I think that's probably something you felt was when I was watching the news and it said no indictment. It was something that I always knew was probably going to happen in the back of my mind, but just still seeing it on the TV screen kind of confirmed that even with the whole nation watching, even with us having a black president in office, even with the entire world watching, America still works on a system that supports racism. And it's always like so sobering to see this, because the same emotion I felt when I saw that were the same emotions I felt when I saw George Zimmerman went off as not guilty. And it's one of the most dreadful things to feel ever. It's like there's that drop in your stomach of hopelessness. It's like no matter what I do, no matter how much education I get, no matter how many laws I follow correctly, no matter how much money I have, no matter how nice I try to dress, no matter how much I groom myself, no matter what I do, all that's going to be seen by some people is my skin color. And to know that you work so hard to stay so low to the bottom, it's very hard to keep going on the way that you actually want to go. And it makes you want to turn and just be violent. And I think that's what a lot of people in Ferguson who are rioting, who are burning down buildings are feeling right now. And you know, I understand, okay, I understand people say, you know, I understand why would they burn down their own businesses? Why would they burn down their own stores? But you have to understand the same chaos, the same confusion, the same fires that you see burning in Ferguson, they represent the emotions that are in every single black man's mind and heart right now. When I saw that, so many emotions were stirred up in me. And for black men, especially when black women are dealing with us, or whoever your partner is dealing with you, a common thing they get is black men are very unemotional. Why? Because you have two options. You can either sit on your hands and watch this entire thing play out and try being sensitive to the fact, or you can try to express yourself. And for us, when we express ourselves, it's like a strength of black men that is just very misunderstood, and it's very, you can't grasp it, and you don't understand why it's there, but when you see a black man, you feel it. And that's what people are afraid. They're not afraid I'm gonna come in and start shooting. They're not afraid I'm gonna go curse them out. They're afraid that I'm gonna come in and use everything that they have against me to come up and rise up above them and be better than who they are. And that's what people see in us. And so when it comes to emotions, you know, of course, like it's like a common thing for black men to be, you know, cool, calm, collected, be strong, be tough, you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, when we do express ourselves, when we do get passionate about something, it's always misconstrued as anger. And that's not what it always is. What it is trying to be as cordial or casual in the world that keeps provoking you left and right. You know, they say black men are always angry. Well, if y'all just leave me alone and let me just live my life as I want to live it, then I would have no reason to come out of my shell. Like, I'm in my own lane, you do the same in your lane, you know what I'm saying? And so it doesn't, like, people keep saying, you know what, that's why you need to go get an education. That's why you need to pull your pants up. First of all, unless, as I saw one of my Facebook followers just post, unless pulling my pants up and getting an education guaranteed that I won't get shot, those two things won't make me bulletproof. That has nothing to do with a police officer shooting me or killing me wrongly. That is something on his part, not my part. He misconstrued something. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm minding my own business. There are times I want to go outside and just walk at night. Why? Because I love nature, I love outdoor, I love nighttime. That's why I have my time to think and decompress everything that I've been doing during the day or whatever. I want to do that, but I don't want to get murdered. A black guy, obviously, who's kind of tall, has a little bit of muscle on him, obviously is going to be some type of threat to somebody. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to call police on me. But I can't do that in this country that's supposed to be mine, the land of the free, you understand what I'm saying? So this is the frustration that we deal with every day. And another thing is that of course, racism is overused, the word racism is overused all the time and misconstrued by blacks ourselves all the time in situations that it probably doesn't even apply. But as you see when these cases come along, the white friends that you may have known in high school or middle school, you see some, like, they could have been cool, y'all could adapt, hang out, everything, but you see their opinions on how this played out. It makes you think like, wow, like, even like people who are potentially racist or hold some type of prejudice can still be nice in your face, but the whole time like conniving behind your back. And that's why we're so on edge. That's why we're so ready to jump whenever we see something that we just know isn't right. And there is no other way you can tell. Like, how often do you hear of white teens being shot by a cop because they look like they were doing something wrong? They look like they were doing something wrong. You get what I'm saying? And so this is what we deal with as black men. I mean, black women, of course, but the subject right now is black men. This is what we deal with. And so in closing, my main goal for this video was just to get us all to understand where everyone's coming from. And basically, it's to be, don't label anybody based on their race. Race should be just another trait. You're tall, you're short, you're thicker, you're thin, you're black, you're Asian, you're white. That's all it should be. And that's what we, even as blacks, have to start looking at others as. You can't just say, oh, white people do it, white people know it, because it's not all people, white people. Just as it's never all black people. So I can guarantee you, if somebody was fall down right now and needed a kidney, they wouldn't care what color I am, as long as my kidney saved their life. And that's the type of mindset that we need to adopt. So I'm gonna ask y'all, stay encouraged, stay positive, stay active, help out the situation, don't aggravate it. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Take care.